Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Ifeni.
Good morning,
Great Malabite.
Good morning,
Lost
Robert.
and found.
Good morning, Rufai. Good morning, Ayo.
Welcome
Good morning,
back.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
It's torturous what the traffic is doing, and I think they should fix that Long Bridge Road once and for all.
Well, the work is on.
You don't need to advertise that Ifeni. Okay, please carry on.
That's about
I'm a resident of Ogun State. Everybody knows that.
hate language.
so much hate speech.
Now, let's start the review with this day Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, 2023. Military will resist pressure to compromise its neutrality, says Irabor. Denies report of soldiers conducting illegal abortions in Northeast. Alleges external plot to destabilize nation. Warns military saboteurs on possibility of facing firing squad. Remain professional. Atiku Okowa campaign pleads. Yes, the Chief of Defense Staff reassuring Nigerians of the military's neutrality as we head towards the 2023 general election. Yes, in the past, we've seen soldiers who tried to condone off collation centers, at whose behest you will ask. But the pressure we're talking about here, it comes from non-military actors. They are politicians who put pressure on the military to do whatever they want to do. But this time around, Nigerians not going to have any of that, and the Chief of Defense Staff knows that, and is cautioning all those who have any intention of dragging the military into political matters. Now, on election day, we know that the military, the soldiers are called out to perform some duties, especially far away. It's been a practice, far away from the polling units, the polling booths, to help curtail movement of people from one location to another during the hours of election. But again, if we have enough policemen to do the job, we won't be calling on soldiers to do that job. So when soldiers are called in what Ruben, you referred to earlier, the outer layer of the concentric circles of security on election day, they are the farthest. So we see how this pans out. The Guardian newspaper also reporting this story. We won't compromise 2023 despite pressure, says Irabor. PDP shun all entreaties, temptations to thwart peaceful polls. Stakeholders want synergy among INEC, NCC. Ninth COMSAC for each free election. 2023 polls significant to Africa's stability, West African leaders say. The Tribune also, yes, the Tribune reporting a different story. But just to conclude on this election, INEC, the umpire, because there are many Nigerians who are still going out there doubting whether indeed INEC can transmit its result from every nook and cranny. The assurance from INEC is needed. Of course, we're working with all the relevant agencies, NCC, NECOMSAT, to ensure that it is very possible. And I'm sure INEC is on top of its game, because that will be the acid test. If the transmission is done from every nook and cranny where we have polling units in this country, and that they should be not short of that. Now, the Nigerian Tribune, CBN, we won't be rigid on cash withdrawals limits, but policy states meet Buhari in Daura gets its support. Says 1.4 million super agents exist. 500 billion naira old notes now in bank vault. Begins distribution of new notes. Reps order CBN to halt policy. Now the Vanguard newspaper reporting that stories, CBN may tweak new cash withdrawal limit, says Emefiele. Well, when it comes to the implementation, many have expressed reservations about that limit. Will it not affect small businesses that dwell on cash a lot? And I'm sure as governor of the central bank, Governor Emefiele has promised when it comes to the implementation, of course, some changes may be made here and there as some of the hiccups or bottlenecks are observed. But the policy of cashless transactions has come to stay, and I think it's something everyone should support. Now, the Vanguard newspaper there, the lead story, Petrol, DSS orders dealers to restore supply in 48 hours at officially approved rates. Defaulters to be treated as threats to national security as DSS meets NNPC officials, marketers, tanker drivers, other stakeholders. Yes, the DSS is considered responsibility to ensure that there's nothing that threatens the national security, wading into the issue of fuel distribution, even promising to provide security for tankers that move across the country. I don't know whether that's the job of the DSS, but the point they're making, often we hear of, we have enough product in stock, but what is happening? Perhaps with all these stakeholders coming together, because at one time, the marketers were claiming that what they were getting at the price they were getting from the depot is not the price the NNPC ought to give to them. So we hope that these fuel queues will vanish, and vanish for good, until perhaps what many Nigerians, many expect that we'll remove the subsidy so that the billions, trillions we spend subsidizing petrol can go into better use. Because for some time now, people have been selling for 240, 245, 250 in outskirts of town, and Nigerians were buying without complaining.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Feni.
Before we go, I mean, we don't have much time. Just to say that on a softer note, today is the 85th birthday of General T.Y. Danjuma. Congratulations to him. It's also the 60th birthday of Senator Godswill Akpabio. I saw that in the papers. Congratulations to him. Yes, it's a so you understand why I also singled him out. General Danjuma, for the role he has played in Nigerian history, even if some people consider that controversial. Senator Akpabio, Malabite, as you pointed out. And then, of course, also congratulations to all the icons who were honored yesterday by the Nigerian Union of Journalists, including Prince Nduka Obagbena of the This Day Arise Group, our father in the business,
Sam
Amoka Bemo, publisher of Vanguard newspaper, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, Mrs. Funke Fadugba, and a host of others who have made significant contribution to journalism. Oftentimes, Nigerian journalists forget to celebrate themselves, but it's good to see that that is changing. Okay, thank you very much, Emmanuel Eferi.